Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we had a very brief introduction of a compositional function. We also used laundry to describe how the function working on together. Next we are going to see an example. This example is more abstract because we are going to look at equation of the functions to see how do we compose functions, or how do we complete function composition. So when we work on the function composition, we always pay attention to um, what is the order. So what is the first function? Remember, what is the first step? We wash, and then we dry. So the order will determine the process. So that's why we need to pay attention here. So let's check the first example. The first example, we have two functions. The first one is x minus 4. The second one is x squared. And then we need to find two answers here. The reason I use this two, as I mentioned before, sometimes we can use this, sometimes we can use this. They are very similar, but later I will tell you what's the difference. So for this one, as you can see, whatever inside the parentheses here is the very first function, meaning I need to find what is wet, clean clothes. So what is the first output? G of 2. It's very easy here. So when g of 2, meaning when x equal to 2, what is y for this function here? So since it's g of 2, I focus on this function, which is 2 squared, which is 4. So g of 2 is 4. So remember, this is your first output, which is your first step here. We got this, and then now I'm going to use f of x. So whatever I have here is going to be equal to f of 4. So g of 2 is 4. All I need to do now, I need to work on this function. So I put the input here, 4 minus 4, which is 0. That's it. So that's fg of 2. Now, let's work on another question here. So this one, if you do not like this symbol, we can rewrite this as g of f of 2. The order here, as we know, whenever we say this function, this symbol here is actually similar, they are equivalent to this one. So this telling us this is our first output we need to figure out, and then we need to figure out this answer, put in the g here. So which is, let's figure out f of 2. So f of 2, which is, we just need to plug in whatever we have here, 2 minus 4, which is negative 2. And that's our new output, or you can say new. That's the first output, which is our new input. Wet, clean clothes. We need to dry this. So we put a g of negative 2. But now remember, which function we're working on? Yes, we are working on g of x here. So that's why, again, whenever I see a variable square, I always put parentheses square. Then what is input, which is negative 2. So negative 2 square, easy to make mistake. Remember, square meaning time itself twice, right? So negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. That's it. That's how do we find this. I hope this process is actually helpful for you. Next, I'm going to challenge you. So I'm going to pose a question here. This two seems a little bit complicated. We have two functions here. F of x is square root 2x minus 8. G of x is negative 3x. We are going to find this value. So check this question very, very carefully, and I'm going to post a question today. Then try to review the video as needed if you want to answer this question. Okay, so that's all the lesson I want to share with you. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I hope they're helpful. And please do your best to answer this question. I believe you definitely can find the answer. See you soon, everyone.